Hi, Keith here. Just thought I'd do a quick video regarding my method for removing the residual fresh water from the system as part of winterisation. Now, what a lot of people do is buy themselves what's called a flow kit. That's F-L-O-E. Perfectly good, nothing wrong with those. Just being a true Yorkshireman, I just find them a bit expensive for what they are. So I decided to make my own. And this is what I've done. So what I did is I took a shower head similar to this one. This is the one that came with the caravan originally. And what I did is I took a hacksaw and cut it off about here. What I then did is in the cut off open end, I hot glued a car tyre valve, which I just asked at the local tyre depot if they had an old one I could have. You could even take the core out, the centre bit, but it doesn't really matter, so I left it in. What I then did is just proceeded to hot glue it into the void, like that. The next thing to do is to remove the shower head from the caravan from the end of the hose. What to do then is to screw on the adapter that I've made onto the end of the shower hose. The next thing to do is to put the tyre compressor onto the car tyre valve. So I've got one of these cordless tyre compressor devices and I set it to 15 psi. And what I've done is I've simply connected it to the car tyre valve on the gadget that I've made, like so. What I then do is go into the area where the boiler is. In my case, it's just down the back. There's a little yellow levered valve, which you can see in the middle of the picture there. Not too well. Mine's currently in the upright position, which is open. Normally, of course, it should be laid flat. That's closed. Now, this is the important bit. It's important at this stage to go around and open all the valves, in particular the shower one. So I have it in the middle position, so it's effectively hot and cold water position, wide open. I'm going to do exactly the same on the bathroom tap, in the middle position and wide open. And I'm going to do the same on the kitchen tap as well. The next thing I'm going to do is set the compressor to 15 psi. If you've got the facility to do that, it's worth doing. It's about 1 bar. Then, having checked that all the taps are indeed open and the yellow drain valve is in the open position, you can proceed to switch it on. So for